We got used to winning, to defeating our enemies, or turning them to our cause. But now they have their own alliance, led by Sokolova. And if the mastermind of the Black Tusk is coming to Washington, it will be to eliminate the division. That's why she needs Stovepipe. They don't care about the cost. Only who wins.
Today we had the special report for Season 11 Reign of Fire on the Division 2. I'm going to quickly recap it for you in this video. I streamed the special report in full earlier on in the live reaction, and if that's what you're after, if you want to see the full thing, well, it is going to be uploaded over onto more GCROCK. So go and check out my second channel and you can watch it in full. I will just be going through pointers that were made during this report in this video. And we're going to be starting with the crashes on PC issue. This has been a huge issue now for PC players for months on end. The game keeps on crashing, that bad that some people can't even play the game anymore. Well, Morton announced that the issue has been identified and they are bringing in a special team of people to come and fix this issue. Now, there wasn't a solid date as to when this was going to get fixed, but I think they are aiming for year 5, which is next season. So hopefully PC crashing is going to be a thing of the past very soon. Another thing that got discussed was the specialization revamp. Who remembers this article from the 28th of October 2021? I can't believe how long ago it was, but it's all about the changes that they want to bring to the specializations, and it was meant to be going live soon after that, but for whatever reason it's had delay after delay after delay. And they did touch on this today, and they just said that we are going to need to wait longer for more details again. However, they hugely pointed at year 5 rather, and they said they have no information to share today until the year 5 update. So we have the season 11 now to end year 4, and the next update is going to be the first season of year 5. So it kind of indicates that this is going to be coming in year 5, so hopefully we'll get a hold of this specialization revamp very, very soon. The next topic was the Division 2 roadmap. Who remembers this Division Universe roadmap from last year, where you can see here Season 11 was meant to be with us at the start of December. It's now joining us on the 28th of February. It's been delayed for months, and they're well aware that the roadmap is completely out of date now. So they did say a new roadmap is going to be coming soon after Season 11, and there's going to be an exciting year 5. I'm not sure if everybody is aware, but the Division 2 has finally been made available on Steam. It's been available since January. They spoke about this, and they spoke about Steam Deck. They said that the Division 2 is fully functionable on the Steam Deck as well as the Division 1. So if you're looking to buy the Division 2 on PC as a new player, you can now get it on Steam. Next is a little bit of good news for me personally, and it's about the compensation cash. Morton said that they're extremely frustrated because a minority of people are not receiving it, and they do have a team working on it. They're going to extend the time for people to get the cash until this issue is fixed. And why that's good news is because I am yet to even log into the game to see even if I've got this cash or not. I know a lot of people are getting bugs, but it's a huge reward for all the errors that happened last month where they basically broke the game and for delaying Season 11. So if you're yet to get a hold of this, they are working on fixing it, and they're going to extend the amount of time that you've got to claim it. Daria and Morton went on to discuss directives and difficulty, and they said that they're working on a new way of implementing this so that more activities can be changed. So you'll be able to change the difficulty and directives on certain stuff that you can't in the game right now. Things like classified assignments, raids, and this did get me excited. It's not coming in season 11. They just let us know that it's something that they're working on. But imagine playing the raids and being able to change the difficulty. This has been something I've been asking for a long time. Currently, the raid is just set to normal difficulty for an 8-person scale team. But imagine being able to select heroic on this, or challenging, or maybe even legendary raids, say. This is something that they're looking at, and not only that, directives as well, so you'll be able to turn on the directives that you can with like normal missions and whatnot. I think this would be a real good feature, and I hope this is something else that we're going to be seeing in year 5. And while we're on about raids, as we all know, raid exotics that are currently stuck behind raids, they're locked behind raids, they're being added to the DZ in tomorrow's update. So in season 11, you're going to be able to go and get the Eagle Bearer and the Ravenous from the Dark Zone, along with the Bighorn as well, which is the legendary drop in the open world. They just wanted to talk about that in the special report today, and they just wanted to let people know this isn't a way of them kind of like cancelling out raids. They're not trying to kill the raids. They just want to give people that can't complete the raids another opportunity, and it's not going to be easy. It'll be easier to find a group, say, in like our community where people help you with raids and get the exotics, and it is going to be to get it in the DZ. They'll have a lower exotic drop rate than of any other DZ exotic, and the rate is going to be the same as that with the open world exotic drops on heroic. So like, for example, I've been playing since season 10 when they brought out open world exotic drops where they're just random, and I've only had 2. In all the hours I've played, I've only had 2. So imagine farming in the DZ for an Eagle Bearer, say, with that drop rate, and then getting it out. It is going to be difficult, and although this is a big talking point in the community about the raid exotics coming out, again, I just want to echo my opinion. I do think this is a good thing. I think it's going to make the DZ more populated. It gives people the opportunity to have another way of getting them. I just wish they replaced the raid exotics in the raids with something else. I think that would have been a better way of doing it. But I don't think this is going to kill the raids, as long as the drop rate is low, like they said, and I hope it's true. I hope it is still easier to go into a community like our own and get these exotics. They spoke more about Season 11 and the PTS and improvements from that. The Hotshot gear set is now working as intended. It mustn't have been working like that in the PTS for whatever reason. There's been loads of quality of life improvements. They said they've updated the masks and all apparel really, but the screen that's on screen now, you can see the difference in the 2 masks there. There's been a lot of lighting adjustments for when you are wearing the masks to make them look even better. They spoke about Season 11 and the activities. So as always, we're going to have the Manhunt to take on. And at the end of this Manhunt, they said it's going to be a special occasion that's going to lead us into Year 5 of the Division 2. But Season 11 is pretty much going to work as normal. Just as you expect, you got 4 targets to unlock the main prime target. That's going to drag on along the whole season. We're going to see global events that we've done before, probably leagues as well, and there will be another apparel event. They've listened to the fan base for this apparel event. They've had quite a few fun ones, I want to say, and they've been events that people haven't been that interested in. They think the gear's been a little bit over the top. Well, now the next apparel event in Season 11 is going to be tactical. So many people have been calling for tactical apparel, and that is what you're going to get. And I think one of the things that people are most looking forward to in Season 11 is the Ninja Bike backpack. This is a Division 1 item. It was such a good item. They're bringing it over to the Division 2 in Season 11. And people are wondering how you're going to get a hold of this. Well, this is going to be on the Season Pass track. So you'll be able to unlock this through natural progression. And you're not going to need to wait until the end of the season like you did with the Dr. Home in Season 10. And you can also purchase now season track levels. So if you wanted this right away as soon as it is released tomorrow, in theory you could just pay the money to get it right away. You're not going to do that because you're going to obviously get the XP and get it naturally, but it is an option if you want it. So just complete levels, just complete that season track, and tomorrow you'll have a hold of the Ninja Bike Messenger backpack. They also discussed the roles on this as well, because people are wondering what it's going to come with. And it's going to work like the Memento backpack. So that means it's going to have a red core, a blue core, and a yellow core. As always, the Season 11 track will be free, but if you want the premium version of the track, it will cost 1,000 currency. It's going to come with 12 new weapon skins, 11 new gear dyes, 2 new face masks, one of which it said is going to be a special mask, a nice surprise. And as I just said, season levels are now going to also be purchasable. This is something they've never done before. You can see on screen now the new apparel event. We already touched on this. It's going to be a tactical one. But have a look at this while I go through the next few points. The Doctor Home was discussed. So as we know, the Doctor Home in Season 10 had a problem. People never got this because their inventory was full or whatnot, and it dropped in the mission and it ended and they couldn't get it. And it's been an issue for a while, and you're able to replay the mission to get it. But there's just loads of issues around obtaining the Doctor Home, and people weren't getting exotic components when they dismantled it or whatnot. Well, they said the Doctor Home will be added to the general loot pool from Season 11, so you can just farm for it via targeted loot or normal exotic drops. And they did say that they're gonna aim to give everybody a Doctor Home, and they are still aiming to award all players with that because of the issues in Season 10. But they're not going to do it yet. It's something that they are still working on, and they have changed the Doctor Home as well. They've had a lot of feedback on it, and there's going to be no need basically to pick up the medkits anymore. If you know how the Doctor Home works, when you kill an enemy, a medkit's going to drop. You pick up that medkit, it heals your team 15% armor, I want to say, for each of your team members. Well, now these medkits are not going to drop, and you're going to get that buff on kill. They're going to basically debuff it though. They're going to nerf it a little bit. Rather than 15% armor, it's going down to 10% armor. But every single time you kill an enemy with the Doctor Home, you and your team are going to get 10% armor. So they're the changes that are coming to the Doctor Home in Season 10 as well. And then they spoke about Descent. Descent is the brand new game mode coming to the Division 2. It was announced a while ago, and it was meant to be coming in Season 11. So this was meant to be going live tomorrow. We knew it had been delayed. They've already communicated this. They wanted to work on it more. And although they couldn't give any more details today, they did say that Descent was originally single player with the intention to go co-op, but now with all the delays, it's going to be co-op from release. And what they mean by that is you'll be able to play it with up to 3 other friends in a 4-person squad. They advise that play tests are ongoing as it stands right now, and they do look forward to including the new game mode in the next PTS for Year 5. So that, as always, before a season starts, there's a PTS where players can test it for them and give feedback. The next PTS that goes live for the next season is going to include this game mode. So that means Season 12, which is going to be renamed to Season 1, which is the start of Year 5, probably in about 3 months' time or 4 or 5 months with delays. Descent will go live. And finally, they spoke about a complete XP revamp. So coming in the first season of Year 5, they're going to do an XP revamp. What they want to do is make sure that you're not just doing one activity over and over. Like at the minute, convoys far outweigh any other open world activity, and people will go from resource convoy to resource convoy to get that easy XP. Well, they said they're going to be revamping this, and what they want is players to go to the closest activity, because it won't matter what activity they do, they'll get the same reward, and they'll be far more rebalanced and balanced for you. They also said it will be other modes as well. They spoke about XP in conflict, so I'm hoping this also means that you're going to get better rewards from like raiding as well. I think raiding's one of the most undervalued activity in the game for XP. The amount of effort it takes, the time it takes, and the little XP that you get. I think the whole game needs a rebalance, and I hope that's the case. And that is everything. They ended the special report with a quick Q&A. They took some questions and whatnot. But yeah, that was everything worth noting from the special report today. And as I said, if you do want to watch it in full, that'll be over on my second channel. You can go and check my stream from earlier. But yeah, let me know in the comments what you're excited for, what you thought about this special report, and what you think about all the changes being planned and worked on. And are you excited for Season 11? People ask me, what did I think about today? It was exactly as I expected. We know what's coming to Division 2 right now. We're getting these small little updates, and I'm really hoping Year 5 is something of a grander scale, and I'm sure it will be. We've got new game modes, we've got a specialization revamp. They've got so much that they're working on for Year 5, and I do think we're going to have a much healthier Year 5 than we did Year 4. I'm very excited for the manhunt. I think the story is going to be great to lead on to Year 5. It's very interesting to see where the story is going to take us, so I'm looking forward to doing the manhunt. Not so much the same global events, not so much the same leagues, but still new content. Very much looking forward to the Ninja Bike backpack. We're going to be grinding a load of builds in Season 11 and testing all those out in all the games, tougher content. So I am happy. I won't say I'm super excited at all, but it's exactly what I expected. I'm glad the team's still working on the game, and that's my view And I'm really looking forward to a more extensive year 5 for sure. Well, thank you for watching this. I hope it's been a good update for you. Don't forget to hit like, share, subscribe if you're new. And until the next video or tomorrow's stream, I'll see you there. Thank you for watching. Stay safe and peace out.